Hey everyone, your friendly fast-talking Shadowstarders here with another funny, informative and fun-to-watch video. Today I will be talking about Mute in Rainbow Six Siege. As a person who recently started playing Ranked and ending up in Silver 3 after his placement matches and then going up to Silver 2 and finally falling down to Bronze 4... What? Yeah, despite these unfortunate events, I started appreciating this operative a lot. I think he's very much underestimated and totally ignored by new players. However, he's one of the best picks for ranked matches, both one of my favorites and one of the most menacing operatives for attackers. So I will quickly recap a few things about Mute and then talk about my current experience in year 4 of Rainbow Six Siege Ranked with him. For everyone new to the channel, welcome to my epic world of gaming and music. Be sure to check me out on Twitch, where I stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday evening. I play a variety of games, but I also compose video game soundtracks and epic trailer music live. So if you want to see more interesting content, click the link and follow me there. Okay, for the new players out there in Siege, and those of you watching my channel for other games but giving this game a try, I highly advise you to pick up Mute early on and practice with him on your way to level 30 for Ranked. I completely ignored him until level 20, which was a huge mistake. Mute is not that hard to learn to play and especially easy to play him even when your team is not actually playing as a team. I have noticed that proper communications even in Ranked are sometimes lacking, well, unless you have a pre-made group. So Mute is a good option to both support your teammates and take the offensive on the attackers. Take this with a grain of salt. Knowing how to play a good Mute and being hard to learn are two different things. I'm implying that you can be very beneficial to your team and to yourself with Mute while having it easy. Here are 5 reasons that make Mute a good pick to learn. Firstly, he's starter operator, so he will cost you nothing. Secondly, he has one of the most easy to use and at the same time most diverse special equipment in the game, his Signal Disruptor. Thirdly, he's a viable camping and roaming option. Fourth, he excels in close to mid-range shooting. Fifth, he's very underestimated and casual, as well as bronze and silver ranked games.
You underestimate my power!
But sometimes Mute players also overestimate their abilities like I did here. Now let's go back on his Disruptor topic. The easiest thing and still very useful you can do with his Disruptors is to stop enemy drones from getting any information and neutralizing their eyes. As trivial as it sounds, getting those drones destroyed or disabled is a major win for the defenders, and one which might be the difference between losing and winning not just the round, but the match as a whole. If you're just starting out, go for covering doorways and vents near objectives, so that you can catch the drones unprepared. A lot of people ignore the usage of drones in casual and early ranked levels, but there are still those who utilize them well, so be the smart person in the room and deal with the drones. Later on, it's advisable to cover multiple objectives or locations with a single disruptor or have a more tactical approach than simply dealing with the drones. Making sure disruptors cover specific areas, block certain reinforced walls or support other gadgets. Placing a disruptor near 2 reinforced walls is the next thing you can do. That way you will disable and deal with a lot of attacker gadgets which can blow even reinforced walls. Do remember however that EMP grenades, explosives or any other mechanical gadget can either ignore or destroy your disruptor. In Ranked, I prefer doing the following. I initially start with placing a few disruptors to block incoming drones, then proceed to place a few on either specific reinforced walls, windows or floor shafts. Remember that the disruptors have a both vertical and horizontal area of effect. You can always pick up and reposition your disruptors. It's a smart thing to do, so remember it. Due to people in rank being more experienced and using their drones properly, it is not advisable to place all of your disruptors for blocking drone intel gathering. Another thing I learned the hard way, which is also very useful, is to always keep one disruptor with you at all times. This is extremely beneficial in situations where you have to deal with operatives such as Dokkaebi. Remember, your disruptor works on any electronics or signal gadgets, so staying in its range will enable you to stay hidden from the phone ringing. Overall, Mute has a very good camping style to defend and is rarely picked for a roaming option. But with a bit of practice and proper disruptor positions, you can be a menace to the attackers. Both his main weapons are awesome to use, but I started favoring the shotgun and going for close range combat. People tend to move around with their sights down, which makes it harder to react to close range fights. And the shotgun definitely does not need you to have the best aim. Its hit range is extremely big in close proximity, allowing you to almost always one-shot enemies or injure them the least. Do not focus on killing injured enemies straight away. Make sure you're safe, then finish them off, or that there's no one else around you. Try to roam a specific perimeter and have 1 or 2 disruptors in it, covering tactical locations and also being your go-to place if the Okubi tries to go for your phone. Whenever I roam with Mute, I cover a floor above or below the current one that the objectives are on. I will try to get some compilation videos of good Mute roams in the following weeks to showcase you guys specific situations and what you can do to get better. But this will be it for now. As always, thanks a lot for watching. Be sure to give the video a like or a dislike as you see fit. You can also drop a comment down below suggesting what I should cover in a future video. Finally, of course, remember to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon in order to get notifications. This is everything for me for this video. See you in the next one. Shadow Strider out.
Take your time.